Hello everyone, it's Farket here. Freaking microphone falling down. Did I change all that stuff? Receiving your content. Okay. Let's build the armory. And chat, where's that? Okay. Streaming. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone there? Oh, sweet. It's working. Cheers. Hi. Thanks for letting me know it was working. Ah, Dean's here. Ah, piss off, Adobe. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the armory. I'm going to build it here. And I don't know what to go with exactly. So I was going to get input as to what you guys think. Hang on a second. Freaking, I don't like playing in 1080p because it doesn't work well with the other monitor. Loud and clear. Sweet. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I'm deaf. Play the virus VR over again. And maybe I probably will. Okay, so what I'm going to do quickly is build hack on. And I'm just going to draw some plans as to roughly what I'm trying to go for here. So, roughly in the middle. That's roughly in the middle. Make it fairly big, I think. Okay, this cuts into here. Yeah, this is going to be hard because this isn't a straight thing. It goes on an angle. Well, I thought about building it on an angle. Let's just build it further back, like here. I don't know. Thank God for this. Life's been a complete shit show. It's late. Stream's what I need. Hopefully it helps. You know you can pick up small rocks and coins on top of the ground with the upgrade stick? Yeah, I knew that, yeah. Though a lot of people might not know that. There's something like... Just want to get everything to fit, you know? Maybe a little bit further back than this. And I don't want grass coming through, so I'm going to have to keep it at a decent height. I'll use this to straighten it up. How's it on this side? Actually quite good. Something like this. We'll connect it up. And then that. So I'll just quickly build that. And then the idea is... Oh, maybe I'll have it like that. That I'll have custom stairs. Oh, it's going to stick above the ground, isn't it? So like that. Because I want to be able to walk through it. I think it'll be a good look. It's too far back. Okay. These are just rough cuts, so I can get a bit of an estimate of what I want to do. So I probably won't have many windows. I could have weapons along this wall. So, what do we got? Weapon racks. Let's have them on the wall. They're like this. Oh, no, not on the ground. So I could have heaps of weapons on this wall. So, like, to prepare for battle, you grab your weapon, then head out. This is where I'm going to really spice it up. Don't want windows. Skip that crap. Okay. Oh, I know I hit the B button twice. Hello. Can you say hello everyone, it's Farket here. Hello everyone, it's Farket here. And in this episode, I'm going to be building this thing. Second floor. And then I cut a hole. About there. There. All rough cuts. It's good doing this in creative mode. I'm not so worried about stuffing it up. Stairs. Like this. And then I don't know whether I have a complete wall around it or do pillars. But I'm not sure about. Because then what I was going to do... Oh, yeah, that's what I've got a plan for, is the basic wall inside the other wall. So it'll be basic wall in here. Somewhere. Yeah, you really got to do it while you're building it, don't you? It just worked for me this once, please. I don't want to have to stuff it. And then... Bit all. And then... I'll get to the chat shortly. I'm just quickly want to do this up to see what you guys think. I don't think it's going to be too expensive. So like all the weapons down here. Some other crap. I don't know. See what we can fit. And then that way. And then I was thinking about having the explosives up top. So I could, you know, have them up here. If I run out, what I could do is jump to the wall straight away to defend it. And I'll have one on this side. And I'm thinking about restructuring this. Because I don't really like what it does. I'll show you what it does. I'll just be removing that bit of the wall. But watch what happens. That's this. Oh, thanks, Jay Williams. So, what I'm thinking about doing is cutting it. I read this in a comment. Someone mentioned it, and I was like, that's not going to work. But then I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, I could actually get that to work. So I'm going to have to demolish my gate. That's okay. Quickly demolish this. It's a pain when they're on an angle like this, eh? And then... Yeah, I'm going to have to demolish my gate if I want to do this, so it's going to be quite expensive. Have the gate, just replace it. What I had. It's going to be playing up. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think that's working. Oh no, I might have stuffed it up. Test this out. So maybe solution to stop that crap from happening is to build like a basic simple stairs over it. And on the other side the same thing. And then a tree bridge over it. And then this way. Oh, you're supposed to cancel the blueprint, not put up the main menu. This. And then connect it up. Like this. I haven't tested any of this out, so. Like that, so. It still goes through, Jesus Christ. It's so freaking tall. Your gate is backwards. Yeah, maybe when I build it, I could build the gate coming out the other way. Because I've got to demolish it. Why not? Yeah. Have you ever thought about building a log shed catcher instead of a gazebo to make it more realistic? I don't know how the mechanics work for it, to be honest. The time is 10 past 10 here, AM. Yeah, face reveal's coming soon. I keep saying that, but it is. I'm telling you it is. So, yeah, that's a project for another time, I think. I might actually test that out. It's, I'll clear it. A second. So you build it the other way around. God, why is it doing that? So if I build it out this way, it goes out that way. So it doesn't matter which way the logs are facing. Those log things on it, those two. If I switch it to the other side and complete it from this side, it should be right. I think. I'm always learning something. Or maybe it's that I'm always forgetting something. Like that. Put it on the other side. Maybe not. I don't understand this. It's freaking weird. Thanks, Giant Dwarf. You are fucking awesome. I'm glad people are catching on what the Farket thing is actually meaning. It works, Farket. I made mine in the building instead of a shed. It looks a lot cleaner too. Thanks, Jonathan Sam. Actually, could you join the Discord and post some pictures of what you mean? Because I've tried it many times and I don't know what the mechanic is that triggers the explosion. So I'm trying to overcome. So, yeah. Andrew Lane, that better be a face review. G'day, Farket. That autocorrects to market. It's midnight here and not as young. Yeah, it often corrects to market. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm in Queensland, Australia. Yeah, time is different because we don't have daylight savings time here because we're quite close to the equator. Welcome back to fucking construction where you learn to fucking build. Use custom stairs on each side with the bridge. The problem is, I think this is what you mean with here. The idea, if I use custom stairs, is that there'll be a pole coming over. And it would sit in the middle of the walkway. I'm shopping at the Farket market from now on. Yeah, I'm working on some merch ideas and I'm going to call it the Farket market. That's just too funny. Use custom stairs each side with a bridge. I don't really know what you mean. I want to quickly try something out. Shocker show. Thanks, man. Tit Grouper. Is that your actual name? Damn it. I'm wondering if I should build this with rock walls instead and just have some defensive walls around it. Instead. Wonder if that would work. Because I want to try something out, but it's quite tedious to do. So like I place a rock wall around. I'll do. And do all that. I'm a PS4 player and reality mutants always destroy my base. How do you make these things strong enough to not get destroyed? Honestly, if you're ever struggling with this game a lot and you just build a deadfall wall. So far from what I've seen, the deadfall wall's the best wall in the game. And it's cheap as all hell too. What I'm thinking is like this. Placing them 2 over each time. But I didn't really plan to have windows, did I? I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, I've reached the max limit. I don't know how clean that placement was. This. I'll think about, I should, if I could go back, I would have done this on that wall so I could see through. That would have been cool. Let's quickly finish it off, see how it looks. So, place it where it should be. This, and this. Oh, always when it gets to the end it does this. Not always. I'm just whinging. Okay, so, oh, what was that? So like that. And I wonder if this is going to work. Let's complete one section here. It's not going to work because I didn't build. So I'll just have to manually place it. I don't think they're ever going to fix this rock wall thing where it does that weird thing. Goes up in the air. Has massive curvature. Not the thick kind that I like. Come on, just get on top. Get on top. Sound like a bloody woman. There we go. What's it doing this for? Oh, because there's so many holes in it. Yeah, I think automatic placement's what you want with this. It's really difficult to do this. So like that. Yeah, I do multiplayer content. I probably will in the future. So like that. How's it look from the outside? Why is it floating? Why does it do this crap? Why does it float? Damn it. I made Andrew Lane a moderator. I thought I need one. Didn't have one before. Rockwell curve thing isn't on. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to fix it. I think one way you could get around it, and that's an expensive way, is to do this. I'll show you. Would be to get the rock wall out and do it to begin with like this. So 2, 2. Keep going along doing 2s till you reach the max limit, which is that. And we cancel the gaps. Greetings, Farkets. Hamburger cheeses, please, with your forest. Thanks, Eric of Lee. I think that's how I pronounce it. I don't know why, but I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names from other places and that. I don't know why. I just am. So I don't know why there was a big gap before. Maybe you got to play it sit a little bit inwards. 2s again. Like that. And we'll cancel middle section. Yeah, there's a big gap. The gaps are all stuffed up now. Because you only got a max placement of 13. I think it's 13. So you do it like that. And then what I would do to get rid of these gaps, place one like that. Bring it over. Wonder if this is going to actually work. I have to find the ones with 13. Oh, 17. Get rid of that one. 17. 17. Actually, no, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to build that. What am I doing? Like that. Then build the 4s. I'll build everything. It's going to cost a lot of rocks, but it's going to fill the gap, so it won't be floating. And was it? Is that the right one? No, it's not the right one. So it'll be. Need the 4s. Where's the 4s at? Oh, it just keeps placing the big one. I wonder if I should build flat floors on this thing. Oh, there it was. There. So then do it this way. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to complete them. Was I? Yeah, I was. Never mind. Clear that, build that, clear that, build that, that and that. We'll get the same thing happen on this side. Yep, that's it there. Knick-knack gamer. Hey Farket, will you ever speedrun this game again? Yeah, probably. I've actually tried, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but the end boss is really hard to kill now. I don't know why. Lighting time of day override noon. Oh Jesus. So bright. Like that. And then if I do this, complete that little end, cancel the rest. So this was just going to cost you extra rocks, but rocks are pretty easy to get, not compared to logs here. I hear them. Okay, well let's just try this out, see if it actually works. Are they outside the base? Okay, some of them are... It looks really wonky. Damn it. This one actually looks worse than that one. Oh, well, it depends if... Yeah, the end boss is really hard to beat, so... I don't know what to do. Just really good at dodging arrows. What are they doing out there? I might go have a look. Are you going to do a vid on custom walls from the last stream? I don't know what that JW means. Memes. They're all piled up down there. I haven't seen them come to the wall very much, mainly because they can't see me. I wonder if this is going to work. Oh, missed him. Sneak attack. That's one way to do it. Yeah, I'm using console commands. I'm just doing some test stuff first. I think I might go away. I won't do rock walls because if you place a weapon rack holder, I don't think it works very well. Yeah, it doesn't like to place, and I don't know why. So, oh, how do they place on defensive walls? Because I could put defensive walls with this. Let's check. Try this out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. Oh, they work. Seems to work on defensive wall. Oh, wait. That's going through the wall. Oh, I know why. Because you gotta... You build a defensive spike thing on it, and it actually fixes up the wall. Ah, oh, this. Straightens it up. I don't know why, but it does. Quite fiddly. Can't really use control. Does that still stick through? Yeah, it still sticks through, so... can't really win with this, just wondering. Oh, okay. You could use log pillars in place of bit of open up. Change up the style a bit for the village. Oh, the custom wall. No, I'm not going to do that stuff because I really want to keep this playthrough. What's it called? pure, as in no mods. So, because I don't know how many forest YouTubers actually do content that's mod free. So I want PlayStation 4 players to be able to do what I'm doing, because everything I've done in this playthrough, a PlayStation 4 player can do. Except for like when I use the console commands to turn off the grass, that terrain render off like that. But you don't need to do that. That was just so I could show you what was going on with these custom foundations underneath the ground. What I was actually trying to do. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna start again. I might actually start picking at it. I would like flat floors, but you know. Developer mode off. You can't turn it off. I'll just quickly jump out of the game and get back in. Forest. When you make a stone wall with a wooden wall backing for windows, tools in place. Yeah, it's hard, eh? Alright, come on. Eric of Lee, Farket, you are quarterly invited to search Sir Hamburger Cheese's Kingdom online anytime you desire. You must see the shallot. So what is it called? I might quickly jump in. Sir Ham. I don't really like fighting servers in this game. It's not really set up. How do I send you photos? Best is through the Discord. It's a place I don't advertise because nothing's coming up. I'll check it out later. Yeah, through the Discord, send me photos there and just at me. I don't advertise my Discord. I think it probably needs a bit of a revamp. There's too much shit that goes on in there. Oh, the height changing walls. It was Danny Parker actually made it into a mod. It's a mod called No Limits. It's on Mod API. I mean, can you show how to change the heights in the wall? Well, you need the mod first. You can't just do it normally. So, yeah. Is it better to talk to you on this or Discord? Probably Discord, because like, if you ask me a question or show me something, you know, on the comments for the YouTube channel, it's hard to do it back and forth. Whereas Discord, it's an open chat, so it's much easier. Oh, it's an animal. So, what was I going for here? Something like this, I think. So, not much space down the side. Okay. I want to stick it out a little bit further this way, I think. And, the grass. That will stick through. That needs to be higher. I wanted it in the middle. How did I get it in the middle last time? Is that in the middle? Yeah, it's in the middle. So, it's going to stick over this way quite a bit. So it's going to be like that. So maybe something like that. How aligned is that with the floor? Yeah, I think this is probably more what I'm going for. But what I'm wondering is if I should just build it up higher in line with the walls on the side. That's what I'm thinking. A little bit higher than that. You ever wondering how I get a lot of my ideas? It's just doing crap like this, just playing, trying to get ideas. I wonder if I could come forward a bit more. And nah. This is pretty big anyway, and this is going to be pretty expensive. That might look funny though, now that I think about it. 45. 45. Where's the cheaper one? I'm always good at cancelling the wrong blueprints. Okay. So yeah, your TA Gaming, love your vids, man. They've really helped me out. Cheers. Okay, so this is going to look funny because it's way up in the air. You'll be able to see everything underneath. I don't really know what to do. But it's going to be in line with the wall. I don't really like custom foundations underneath. It kind of just, I don't know, it looks kind of funny when it's got a lot of room underneath. I mean, I could do what I did with the outside wall, but this will be really expensive. So I'll be like, sort of like this, going around the outside. Yep, this is kind of working out, but not join it up. Like this. Cheers, Bork. Thanks, Andrew. I should show you what Andrew actually, he had a play with me the other day, and I'll show you what his idea he came up with. It actually worked out really well. Yeah, so like this. So it's like an outline sort of thing. But I don't know how much this would cost. It would be expensive or not. Why won't it connect up? Is that 36 logs just for an outline? Frickin' hell. It might actually work out though. That's just really expensive. Yeah, Alex Jones killed his gay frog conspiracy. Can we get it? Yeah, this is what Andrew taught me to do. I haven't done an episode on it, by the way. So he suggested that I build gardens down here to fill up the space. And I thought that's a good idea because the sun points right on them. And I just don't know what to build down here. Being on this type of elevation, it's really expensive to build anything. Did you need about 350? Cheers. So I had tried to place gardens here. I got rid of them because the elevation I was sitting on was really weird. But it inspired me to do this. So I got cave gardens underneath the thing here, and it perfectly fit 6 of them. I got to fit more, but yeah. So the mushrooms are out of the sunlight, so it's more realistic. I mean, it doesn't matter where you place them. This was not easy to do, by the way. So I'm gonna have blah blah blah, you know, a video on it on how I did it. Basically, how I did do it was that I got out of the cave while remaining in the cave system, and I walked around, used the wall, jumped down to here, and I built a rock wall around here, and then I just walked along it and placed the gardens. I've got a video on it. I'll show you how I do it. Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cheers. It's time to get a Vega conflict, take care of Farket and Farket affiliates. I don't have any affiliates. I don't know what an affiliate really is, though. So I don't know what to do. I could just... But it would be on an angle. That's just too expensive. That's 36 logs, and it barely does anything. This is much more massive. So I'm at a point I just don't care. I'm wondering if it's on, oh, what's it look like from the wall? So I want it straight like this. Okay, it's not even in the middle anyway. I think I could actually get it. Try one more attempt. On more of an angle. Like this. Okay, here we go. It looks like it might work. Can't see the frickin' blueprint. I think that's right. Stuff it. 45. 49. So what about... Okay. 3. This doesn't line up as much, but it's a bit more room around the outside. That for here. So where's this? Okay. Center. It still doesn't. Oh, min's 0. Cheers, man. You need some extra money. Just start streaming. Like, dang, that's a lot of donos. Yeah, it definitely helps. I get a lot of my money from streaming, though. But I don't want to make it like, because streaming's easy. All I do is play. I don't have to edit the footage. I don't have to do anything else. I do want to start streaming on Twitch, and to become affiliate, you have to stream a lot. So I might start streaming a lot in a couple of weeks, just to get the affiliate thing. What do I think? What do you guys think? I'm getting to a point where it's just gonna... I don't think I'm ever gonna be happy with it if I keep going. What headphones to use? I'm actually using my proper headset today because it's actually not too hot. I think it's cooling down because it's getting closer to summer being over. So stuff. I want to go with this and build this. I got a lot of logs. I did some log farming last night. Nothing really exciting happening. So. Didn't miss anything. Yeah, the log farming. I don't know whether to record a lot of it because it's just boring. You should make a front hill sled. I don't really. Okay, get some air and land right in the fishing pond. Could do. Yeah, I haven't cheated on this one, so I haven't like added resources or anything. Even after I built that cafeteria, the original one, it didn't work out. I spent so much logs on that and I didn't cheat. It was tempting though. I was like, I should just add the logs back that I freaking spent on it. But it was probably about 100 and something. Let's cut my losses. Lessons learned. Oh yeah, you got any more cop stories? Oh yeah, I got heaps. I just gotta think of them. Not make them up. Just don't know what ones I've told and what ones are appropriate. Most of them are appropriate. So, I need one more. It's gonna be heaps bumpy, eh? Oh well. I wonder if I could just build, because I don't like how it's like that. And I wonder if I could have the stairs going down the middle. I wonder if it's better to use a coaster at this point. I think coasters, it's easier to take the log sleds up from it. 24/7 live ASMR. I don't think I have an ASMR voice. I don't purposely do ASMR. I don't know how it happens. Yeah, so if I place a rock wall along here, it's going to be angled and stuff. But it's almost at the right height that I could use it to cover up what's underneath, which I might do, but I'll do that in another episode because that's boring stuff. Even this, a lot of this stuff is boring. So, if I... Oh no, I was going to use a custom. Well, I'll probably need a way to get up there because I don't think I can... Unless I just jump from my wall. And... Oh, what am I doing? Because then I could actually... Where would I put them though? I'd do one here. Like this. Come on, join up. I want to start from this side. Which one's going to be... it's going to be crap. Kind of hangs off the top a little bit, and I don't really like that. Andrew Lane, did you get... Why did the coffee file a report, police report? I thought you were going to kill the dad jokes, not join them, Andrew. I gotta wait. It might not be a dad joke. I actually got a story I was going to tell you about the American Navy. Andrew, this is a cop-related story. This actually happened. I wasn't there. I just got told it, but it was actually quite funny. But I think every country you live in where the America military, Navy, and that sort of stuff, they frequently visit and port at like Australia. Anyway, they ported in, I think it was Townsville, and I don't know what ship it was. I don't know what. Blah blah blah. Just hang on. Let's just take a drink. Anyway, the ship's port, and the American sailors obviously get a break so they can go out and enjoy the nightlife and that sort of stuff. So, I guess one of the perks of being in the Navy. Anyway, a few of them had been drinking out at the clubs and stuff, and one of the sailors got into a bit of trouble with the police. He's public nuisance, that sort of stuff. Anyway, he was really belligerent, really drunk, acting like a complete idiot out of himself. Anyway, the police came and arrested him, took him back to the watch house, and the police didn't know what to do with him because he was a Navy soldier, Navy Marine. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just terrible with my terms. He got back to the watch house and he was acting like a complete dick. And the cops were like, "Well, we don't really want to piss off the Navy," so they're like, "Well," they did some investigating, found out who his commanding officer was. I think it's commanding officer. Anyway, they said, "Look, we've arrested one of your guys. He was acting like a dickhead, public nuisance, blah, blah, blah. We don't really want to charge him because we understand that it's going to cause some problems, most likely for you guys." And he goes, "No worries, I'll be down there in a short time." Anyway, he shows up, and this guy's like pristine uniform, ironed, everything. This guy's like staunch. This commanding officer, I can't remember if he's sergeant or commander, I don't know. And he's standing in the watch house and he just looks at the dude. This dude that's been arrested, and he's seated. He still carried on like a dickhead. He must have been so drunk. And the commanding officer just goes up and smashes him in the face in front of all the cops in the watch house. Not fucking joking. It smashes him right in the face, knocks him down, and starts going off his head. And the cops actually they just walked away. They went into another room. That shit is rare. You won't see that fucking happen very often. But yeah, I thought it was really good of the cops to do that. Just to let the Navy handle it. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the CCTV footage of that one. Yeah, so he didn't get charged, but I'm sure the military, the Navy would have actually really did something for him. Probably really reprimanded him somehow. Yeah, sorry for all the terms I was using. I'm not really military savvy. Why isn't this connecting? Oh, it's connecting, but fiddly with it. Any advice or recommendations for enthusiast players who would like to contribute to the forest community? Well, the wiki's always needing help, but it's fairly updated. It's like it could just be made... Oh, I don't know. Could always improve. It's mainly, I mainly need people who are enthusiastic, who have wiki knowledge, who know how to do cool things. Like, I started working on one thing. That is legit. Yes, I'd believe it. So yeah, I've got, with this, I've got little bridges that can connect to the wall. I don't know if I could have one over here. Maybe I could build it over here more. Yeah. So yeah, it was really good of the Navy to take care of it. Because yeah, that shit's messy. Jurisdictions, these guys don't really want to get involved in that crap. The police and military get along, I believe. A lot of cops are actually in the military. And probably vice versa. If that makes sense. Had to be senior enlisted. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with my terms. I think Andrew Lane, he might be able to give a bit more insight as to what it was more about. So I've got a bridge there, bridge there. Could have a bridge going over there. The problem is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take log carts underneath these things. Because it'll do that stupid log cart flipping up in the air thing. But I don't really care about that. That's why I built it like this. So I could have a way to get to and fro. I might save and then build a coaster to see if this is actually going to work. Because I don't know if it's going to work. I'm on PS4, 66 days, already fought the sausage muncher. I've only seen him once. And I wasn't even supposed to be recording, I was just gathering logs. I included the footage though, I started recording after he appeared in my base. Unless they're MPs, no one likes MPs. Yeah, I've heard no one likes MPs. So I've saved, so this is what it's going to be. Coaster. Starting to get dark, and I didn't enable console commands, so I can't switch on the thing. Okay, coaster. Try and get it in the middle. It does that thing, yeah. Go on the ground. Something like that. But I don't know how well they actually work with log sleds. Farket noticed me. You noticed Ruby Gloom. Yeah, it does shake the screen a lot, that worm thing. I swear, like 10 minutes of building means like an hour of getting logs while I'm here. Oh, this is what I did. I just built tree platforms here. And put a tree bridge across it to see how much it would cost. It's just too expensive. And look, it hangs underneath. You're going to kick your feet on that. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think I'll be building it. But it cleans up the trees of it. And I might do something with it. I don't know yet. Yeah, so I need sticks. I should be able to sleep, I think. Ah, sleep bug's happening. Frickin' hell. Oh, man. I don't like doing shit during the night because it's so hard for you guys to see it. This crap is annoying. I don't know what's going on with this sleep bug, but it's happening. Okay, let's see if... Where's the blueprint? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see if you can use it. Take a log cart on it. I think you can. Okay, that seems to work alright. It's good enough. So I'm gonna have to do one here. I don't have much room to play with. So it might be a bit harder. Maybe I should have it on an angle. Actually going for the gate. Oh, let's save logs on the other one. It's actually quite cheap. Do it shorter. Where's the gate? In the middle. Got that lip there. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Should have thought this one too. What I'm going to do... Shut Ruby up. Good work, Andrew. Andrew, you form what branch? Are you making an armory or a highway? That's a good question. I'm making an armory. I'm trying to... I wonder if I could use a defensive gate here. It's not even in the middle. I might leave these open and then I'll work on them later so I can decide what to do. But, what to do, what to do. Yeah, I could always place more lights. I think that's the plan. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix that up. I'm gonna starve to death. I like that. I don't really need to go 2 stories anymore. Do I? I don't know, I was wanted to make it a bit more stylish. I could. Bring these in a bit. But I have to place them all as one piece so I can get automatic placement. Because manual placement over defensive walls just doesn't happen. You can't really do it. Build an archway. Yeah, I might have to build something like an archway, I think. So like this. No, don't go to... Ah, damn it. Oh, I've got stairs now. They should just add proper ramps instead of this crap. Oh, it's not placing. Need to get it on the inside. Can't have it snap. I don't want it to snap. God, those noises from the deer, man. It's placing on an angle. Why is it doing that? Oh, I see why. Go. That's a bit better. Should snap for me the rest of the way. Like this. Up. Go back a bit further. I have to go forward a bit further. And just that little bit more. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Then I can do stuff on the outside, which is what I want to do. I place defensive walls and that sort of stuff. But I'm clearing these for now. Because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to fill those gaps. So I'll have weapons on one wall and armor racks on the other. I don't know whether to go 2 stories. That's the thing that's confusing me. If I go 2 stories, I could have a tower on top, which might be a good idea. I just haven't thought any of this through, and this is my proper playthrough, so I don't know what I'm actually doing. Get this frickin' thing out of the way. Maybe... Damn it, I thought this was gonna work. There it is. Am I gonna have windows? Don't know. Maybe like that. Because if I place the weapon racks on the walls, the weapon holders. Ah, stuff it, I don't need windows. Get rid of them. Could always just muck around with it later on. Build these. And that little space on the outside is going to allow me more room to put some decorations on the outside, which is what I want to do with defensive wall, to make it look like a military building. I got one. Yeah. Oh, crap. I didn't think this through, did I? Did not think it through at all. I was supposed to have the bridges there. I don't want too many bridges. Well, I've only placed that one. What to do, what to do. Might just replace that wall. Put a door there. Always just move. Please say bubble butt munchkins in a serious voice for us all. Bubble butt munchkins. Bubble butt munchkins. There we go. Door. I don't know what I'm doing. I've completely thinking things through, yeah. I'm starving to death again. Frickin' hell. So if I clear this wall, and then I have to replace that. Frickin' hell. Stuff it. I'm just gonna develop a mode on. I don't know where I was up to when I last saved. I don't care. But this is just too hard because I'm playing properly and I don't really want to ruin my save. Is this a Minecraft mod? Where do you get the effigy pages? You gotta have your sanity under 90%. That's... yeah, a memory I will never forget. Bubble butt munchkins. I think that's what he said. I don't know what the saying's for. Okay, so... light. Noon. I'm just going to... build a hack. Okay, so I built the coaster. I'm actually thinking about making the ramp shorter. Alright, so let's try that again. That roughly in the middle. Nope. That looks good enough. We come out a little bit further than that. It's too much room. Oh, there's this, eh? I have to replace this one. That's fine. Yeah, that's working out nicely. I think I was planning on having something along here. So, yeah, that works out all right. Yeah. That's a big gap on the sides. It's the problem when you test things out in creative mode. It can sometimes turn out better than you expected, and you're like, oh, I cheated to get this, I can't keep it. But I'd have a... Why is your vid so bright? Because of the filter I'm using. Makes it bright. I'm thinking about canning this right now, because this is much more complicated than I was expecting it to be. Build streams aren't exactly the most fun to watch. It's not even straight. See how that goes. Yeah, so I can access my thing. Now, reason I'll show you why I'm placing a gap around the edges, because I really want to make it, give it the military look. So what I was going to do is place defensive walls on the corners. But obviously I've left myself too much room. I'll fix that up. But just things like this. I did that thing. I hate that. It actually placed and it was free, but it's an invisible wall. Can't see it. Don't know what to do with it. Alright. Yes. It's so annoying placing a single placement. Because that's actually there. See, it's blocking. I can't. It's blocking my way. You could probably make an invisible wall doing this. But, yeah, what? See? There's a wall there. God mode on. And because defensive walls are quite tough, they'll take a while. Now, I don't want to place defensive walls first because they block things. You can't place custom things over the top of them. Holy crap, just freaking die. See? There was a invisible defensive wall that I built for free there. I'll show you the issue with defensive walls and custom building. So you got that, and say we got build this. Okay. Build these ends. Cancel those. I'll just keep building this up quickly. Cancel these. Yeah, it's a bug in the game with defensive walls, and I don't know why it happens, but it does. So... now, automatic placement should work fine. Nope. Not even working. Can't even freaking see. So I can't even do a manual placement. It stuffs the blueprint up, so I have to get it out. Alright, manual. I can't drag it over the top of this defensive wall. It just won't go past it. And it bugs it out. If I did it again, build another one so it's actually not colliding, it will still do the same thing. Cancel those. And we do a custom floor again. Yeah, it's even bugged out the blueprint. I can't do anything with it. Get it out. That's normal. It's working now. Place it like this. As soon as it goes over that defensive wall, gets broken. Can't do anything with it. It's stuck there. So yeah. Oh, DKK $10. Message retracted. Huh. Cutting wood illustrated, that would be... How is your voice so calming? Resonance. That's how my voice is calming. Honestly, that's the trick to getting your voice to sound like mine, is resonance. That's how Morgan... is it Morgan Freeman? Yeah, that's how his voice sounds that way, and a lot of other things. When are you gonna make a new cheat menu video on... Yeah, this place is called YouTube. I don't know what that means. Yeah, if you need to talk to me in an in-depth conversation, it's best done on Discord. Though, don't be one of those people that messages me in the DMs and just says, hey, or hi. It's like, what do you... Like, hello? What do you want? Usually things like, hey, Farket, I found this trick or something, blah, 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 and it's quite cool. Here's what it is. I've got to take a piss, and because I'm fucking around, what I'm going to do... Spawn... Mutant... Armsy. I'm going to go and see how long it takes him to knock down my walls. He even knows I'm in here. Oh. Hit my head on that. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to take a piss. See how long it takes him to knock down the wall. Did he even take it? Hit at the wall? What's he doing? Is he even attacking? Why aren't you attacking? Is he bugged out? Must be bugged out. Nice butt. Look at that. Butt cheeks moving around. How thick is that? The wall is strong. I think it just prevents him from being able to attack it. Yes, it was a good piss. Allow building destruction. It should be off. Allow building destruction. Yeah, so they could destroy it. Yeah, I'm pretty close to my shitter. Look at the bottom of his bottom left butt cheek. He's got something sticking out like a bone there. God, that'd be uncomfortable to sit down on, wouldn't it? I have no idea what he's doing. PM active state labels. Gotta turn it on. He's just walking. God, this chunks your game a lot. I don't know if you can read those labels, but that's where the cannibals and stuff are. Searching, wait. There's a rabbit. He's in a home state. But he's just walking. I think he's stuck. God, so choppy. Turn that crap off. That woke him up. Butt plug, yeah. He put it in and it went sideways. Did you guys see the video? Oh, the farming animal heads one. I killed the Armsy here with a toy. The toy actually does almost the same amount of damage as an upgraded modern axe. And it doesn't use stamina when you swing it. But you can't block with it, and it's got this really long delay in between hits. Yeah. Armsy likes it, Butsy. Yeah. What I might do is I've actually run out of ideas and I don't feel like building or doing anything of this nature right now. What happens if I open a server? Hello, Farket, and thanks for your weekly streaming. Cheers. I might do the server thing next week, I think. Or open up during the week. Yeah, toy video. Yeah, I couldn't believe it killed him. Like, I'll do it again. Oh, getting the pieces out. I don't want the pieces. I want the... That's the problem when you get extra pieces after you built the toy. It does this crap. There we go. Just have to place it on the map. Yeah, it's actually quite easy to kill him with it. Because it doesn't use any stamina. You need a lot of strength to take advantage of it fully, though. I don't know if the toy pieces do the same damage. Worth checking out, I guess. It's not causing blood to him, so you don't know if it's actually damaging him. There's a deer up there watching. I wondered if they should have put stags in the game. Like, stags, that's a male deer, I think. And just give them the same mechanics as a boar, that they can actually charge you. This is taking a lot longer than it did before. Why isn't he dying? Oh, there we go. That felt like it took a lot longer than last time. Why is the tennis racket so OP? I think it's supposed to be like a bit of a joke. But yeah, it is better than the katana. So like, the damage is about the same, I think. I can't tell. I think you're about the same. But the katana, like if I swing non-stop, what... Oh, I've got God mode on. Turn that off. It just chews through your stamina. Like, I've got unlimited max athleticism, so this isn't too bad. It just swings too fast and, what is it? It uses too much stamina, whereas the tennis racket uses like half the amount. So you can actually swing it non-stop without running out of stamina. Does a bit more damage. Yeah, but like, I could stand there and swing for ages of this. So I figured out the tennis racket's not good if you get in dogpile. Hey, Farket, you said you worked in the police. Just wondering, how do work hours work? You work in shifts? Yeah, it depends on where you join the police. Every police is different. Like, some work 12-hour shifts. Some work 8-hour shifts. Raccoon. And, yeah, it just chops and changes. Like, you'd be on night shift one week and then you'd be on morning shift the next week. It's quite... It's too tolling on your sleep and stuff, eh? They reckon shift work cuts your life expectancy by 5 years. I don't imagine it would. There was something that I've never mentioned, but if you guys know what sleep paralysis is, it's they reckon at least everyone's experienced it once in their life, but most people have experienced it once. They just never questioned it. They thought, oh, that was just a really bad dream. But it's where you get stuck in between sleep and being awake. And when you're properly asleep, your body actually switches off to stop you sleepwalking and stuff, but sometimes that doesn't switch off in people. Anyway, but sleep paralysis, your body goes completely paralyzed, but you're actually awake in a sense, and you see a different reality, and you see a lot of horrific shit. I get it a lot, especially when I got like a sleep. I used to get it all the time in the police because of shift work. So Yeah, I used to... What I used to see was dark, shadowy figures at the doorway. I couldn't ever really make it out. They weren't actually demons and stuff. But I used to get into fights a lot in my dreams when I was having sleep paralysis. And that's not cool because they're hitting you, but you can't move. You're paralyzed. So that was not fun. But yeah, I used to wake up like fucking freaking out and shit. I haven't had one in a long time. Usually when your sleep's all fucked up is when it actually happens. I'd imagine in real life a raccoon would be able to run faster than a human. This thing is like a little Oompa Loompa. Can't move quick at all. I wonder if I could hit him. Sticky bomb. I don't know if it'll stick to him. Yeah, it does stick to him. I didn't have time to run. Go Farket, you German. No, not German. Yeah, felt like fall and wake up. Yeah, I think a lot of people get that. I don't know what to do. Build hack on still? Build hack off. Yeah, that's off. You can't turn off console commands once you're in the game. It's so annoying. My partner thought I was dead before. I was staring at her and I couldn't move and I was trying to tell her to wake me up, but I couldn't say, yeah, that's what I get, man. That's the exact same thing. It's not fun. It's like, it's similar to night terrors. It's actually often confused with night terrors. If you go on Wikipedia, you can read up about it. Sleep paralysis. I'd recommend watching videos, but a lot of them are over dramatized, like making sleep paralysis to be like, they over dramatize the shit out of it. There's a Netflix documentary called Nightmare, I think, and I couldn't even watch it. It was just over the top, trying to make it out as worse than what it really is. We need to call Peter Farket animal cruelty. Yeah. Now I want to build the armory next to what's it called? Near the wall, because that's where they mainly go. Yeah. So I'm actually, until I figure out something better to do, just gonna go get some logs, I think. My sleep time is all stuffed up, so I can't do it during the nighttime. Yeah, I think I want to do that server thing. I might open up a 200-man server. It's just... it's getting quite late for a lot of people. Shadows are normal for sleep paralysis. Yeah, I think they are too. I think that's what most people see. God, it's so dark. Yeah, this is where it's one of my favourite spots for getting logs at the moment, because there's so many down here. I just put them on the crane and then I can not worry about them. I don't have to move them too much. I was trying to put... this is Harry, fucking love you, man. No home, of course. Oh, you got to do count there. Tree newbie. Thanks, man. No homo. So, you can... Oh. Is it working now? I don't know how this works. Works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I'll place those underneath there. Like so. That's not really in the middle, I don't really care. Yeah, like that. But then hanging. I don't want them to be hanging. I want them to be actually attaching to the floor. Weird how this works. That's still... Ah, it's good. Oh, crap. Where did I have it? Was it there? I don't remember. Yeah, it looks alright. That's what I'm going to go with. then put them underneath, so easy to tell where my crane is at. Not a big fan of the hanging skull lights, so because they flash. What happens if you sail non-stop into the ocean? I'm pretty sure he gets a photo of Timmy at, but there's, like most games, there's a border wall that stops you from going. So you can't really do anything about it. It's so dark here. Like the catapult in the armory. Wonder if you could build an entire platform on a lift. Yeah, maybe. Make a pub. Yeah, I can't really, unless it's P2P. I can't run a server from my computer for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry about the darkness. I could probably try a cave light. That might work. Will it work? Did last time. There we go. Super bright though. She tone deaf. I never thought I'd say this. I've heard, yeah, tone deaf is actually a real thing. People can't listen to music properly and stuff, or can't sing. So I'm just gonna get these skulls and rope. It's so bright. Don't really need the torch. This is just so you guys can see. I could see pretty fine, but it comes out the other end, it's not so bright. I've got... what's it called? Red paint on, so they will leave me alone. Oh, fighting with red paint on, it does help a lot. Helps heaps. Makes it easy to kill them, for sure. What about building a coaster for the highest point, the same amount all the way down to the southernmost point? It's just too expensive. I mean, if you cheap, it's not too bad, but it's just too expensive. The amount of logs it uses. Oh, even that bridge, man, that was expensive. Oh, I can't even think of how to design that armory, eh? Fill my head in. I think they followed me down here. Yeah, at the top of the skybox. I don't even know if there is a top of the skybox. I think it has no limit, just about. From memory, unless they added a limit to it. There we go. That was easy. What's it look like without the cave light? That looks a lot better. What I was going to do is get some logs here. Pull this down. It crushes the stick trees underneath it. Didn't know. There. Yeah, the devs watch my video. I know they do. Because it's just too ironic, some of the things that get changed in the game. I'm happy to help them fix their game. Dynamite, maybe? So bright. This is so useful. I'm going to turn building destruction mode off. Because it's just too annoying. Losing your structures to dumb shit. Where is it? There. Is this it? Best place? Put it here. Well, it's quite far away, is it? What are they landing random places for? Yeah, that new monster does not belong in the forest. Yeah, it's definitely had mixed reception about it. Like, they added the chainsaw, and that had some mixed reception. Same with the gun. But the monster, in my time on YouTube, it's had definitely the most mixed reception out of everything else I've seen added to the game. But, you know, I haven't been doing this for that long compared to some of the other YouTubers. It's just like, it defies physics. I think that's an issue too. Like, how is it able to do the things it does? It doesn't make sense. And yeah, guess what it is. I doubt they're going to remove it. Maybe they might change it so it might make it a bit more realistic. It just, it's so silly, a lot of the things it can do. Really silly. Oh, crap. I was just about to read the chat and this prick shows up. Oh, actually got a head in. Ah, oh, damn it. Stop going up on the rock. That's the crap that happens in caves. Annoying. I hate skinnies the most. Big cannibals I'm fine with, but these guys. Frickin' hell. Annoying. They should add walls the next... I don't think they should add walls, because they're too hard to animate. They'll come out glitchy and crap. I don't know. They need more hostile animals, I think. I mean, maybe they could add walls if they didn't go overboard with the mechanics of them. Might work. I don't know. It's like, I like to reference Fallout 4's dog meat. That's a AAA studio and they still... it still come out stupid looking. That's another case of dynamite? No, not really. If my brakes started flying, I'd say dropping bunch of shit, I need therapy. Makes me wonder what they were thinking when they made it. It feels like the devs are a little bit disconnected from the community. Like where they get their ideas from. Are they actually reading what people are saying about the game? I mean, they could just look at the comments of my video I did on the Sausage Mutant. And most of them aren't positive. I'd say, I think 60% of people don't like it. Whereas 40% of people like it. I'm kind of stuck in between. I don't know. Trying to be supportive. They probably put a lot of work and effort into that. And for it to come out and get poor reception was probably like, oh. Because we need to be supportive at the end of the day. If we hate them, or hate some of the decisions they're doing, they're probably going to be like, well, what's the point we in making the game, you know? You live long enough to see yourself become the hero, or what's it? You live long enough... Oh, I can't remember. It's from Dark Knight, I think it is. Become the villain. And they might be thinking that they've done as much as they can do with this game. Why are you coming at me? Silly trees. No sausage monsters. Yeah, I think people want an option to turn it off. Maybe. Like a polar bear up north, brown bear. Yeah, I just worried about how hard it is going to be for them to create it. And, you know, how it's going to work. Does it spawn late game or something? I don't know. Yeah, live long enough to see yourself become villain. Yeah, that might actually happen to the forest. You know, if you've been... Some of the things they've added aren't exactly that great. I mean, where does the crossbow even fit into the game? It's just another ranged weapon. Like, does it have a unique purpose, or is it just another weapon? You know, like, games are generally supposed to have, I think, weapons for certain purposes. A crossbow is just a headshot thing. It's great for headshots, and it just does a lot of damage. It's overpowered as all hell. A lot of people said that about the modern bow, but I made that happen with the crafted bow. How good is Australian beer? Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. I do like to drink a lot of European beer, though. Australian beer doesn't have much flavour. It's good for drinking when it's hot. European beer is awful for drinking when it's hot. But Australian beer is awful for drinking when it's cold. I don't think... Oh, I don't want to be a playtester. I just want to focus on doing what I'm doing here. I don't think they'd let me be one anyway, because they're quite secretive with the information they release. And with me having a platform of 100 and something thousand subscribers, I think they couldn't trust me. I don't think they wouldn't trust me. I'll probably release info that they don't want released. And, you know, Steam Workshop was mod support. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if they could do it. How their game's set up. It's a Unity thing, maybe. A lot of games run on Unity. Yeah, to be honest, I am concerned with some of the decisions N-Night have made regarding this game. I don't think a lot of them have been absolutely great. Like removing the Fire Plus upgrade, removing the paint. It's removing the ability to store animal heads in the catapult. Like why? Why remove it and not replace it with something? Why is it missing? Oh, I'm actually out of stamina. I didn't shift too much. Jump at me. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Ah, stuff it. I'll jump at you. Yeah, it doesn't do the most damage, but it's good for fighting low stamina. Would you go to the sinkhole? Of course. I don't know what I'll go there for. I might burn these guys. I'm still wondering if the flare gun can actually attract things. I'm kind of hoping it does. Yeah, it was that hiatus I took from YouTube had a lot to do with what they did in the full release. I didn't like a lot of the decisions they made, like removing and just changing things and just not replacing them with anything. Otto Cole, here are some beers. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Johannes Nyberg. Oh, I need a drink. It's been a while. I can't drink like I used to, though. They actually recently raised the price of alcohol in Australia by quite a bit. But I don't know why. I could turn that cave-like crap off. It's so bright. Should make a disco ball. Wouldn't surprise me if they did crap like that. I mean, who honestly was impressed with the buildings, the schematic buildings they added? I didn't like any of them. What comes up must come down. Like, they're just, I don't know, just dumb. I don't think they understand that people want custom building. Like, I said I was going to build a church in a graveyard, but it's just boring. They're prefabs, you place them and there's no uniqueness to them. I don't know if I'm going to do it, and they're expensive as all hell. Like the log cabin, gazebo and stuff, they're just overpriced crap. The gazebo does have a use for the log catcher thing, that's a good point about it. Drinking Quailum's beer in Argentina. Cheers. I don't know what Quailum's is. There's a lot of European beer in Australia. Oh crap, day started. Calories. I won't have to pay attention to it. I don't dislike any but the coaster. Yeah, the original concept of the coaster I dislike. Well, it's because it was something for your turtle sled, but it actually works really good as a ramp. That's what I like using it for. Everything else is just crap for it. Do you think the new schematics are supposed to be the just suits the Japanese church cinemas quite a bit? Well, it depends. Like, does Japanese culture actually believe in Christianity? I don't know if they do. Well, back in those old days, were they Christians? Or were they Buddhists or Catholics? I actually don't know. It's not from when that ship actually landed. I don't know enough about that stuff. Might save. You can't attach everything that matches the wall. Church, only floor is the real structure. Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, there's prefabs that they could do that would be more interesting. I would like to see a spiral staircase. That's what I would want to see. With adjustable height. You know, that's just a staircase you can run up like this. Up in circles. That would be cool. I don't know why they haven't added something like that. Are they even working on this game anymore? Okay, yeah, they are. They're still working on it. I don't know what their plans are, though. That's something I do not know. I mean, they might be working on an expansion pack or the Forest 2. Though the thing is, if they make a Forest 2, they're going to be making it completely from scratch, a complete new game. They won't be just using the same stuff from this game. Because this game isn't built on a very good foundation. Ever notice how every time a patch comes out, there's always bugs that come out? Or bugs that come back? There's a reason for that. It wasn't really built on a solid foundation. What's the craziest thing you've ever built and why? I don't know. Probably that cafeteria. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of creative mode. Like, I don't sit there and build massive structures. I'm not that type of person. Because I like the game for its survival elements, and like, if you just get the logs and materials given to you, you haven't worked for it, so you're just building crap for the sake of it, I guess. We need more sea life. Yeah, I think so. Wouldn't mind seeing a map editor in the game. Yeah. A ladder schematic, yeah, I think I'd like that too. But it's very similar to a climbing rope, isn't it? Maybe stairs that can go a bit sharper on angle. Custom stairs are quite wide. Don't always suit what you're trying to do. They should bring back the old day, the old drying racks. Square, I remember those. Yeah, they're not very good though. They are really difficult to place your meat on. Maybe tiered drying racks would be a good idea, like I did with those ones over there. I think a tiered one would do fine. Like, that drying rack is working perfectly for me. I love it, it's great. Doesn't take up much room. I mean, they should do that and then just make it more expensive. Maybe they feel it's... I don't know. I don't know. I've got no idea what they think. I don't like doing this, just running from the crane to this. It's quite tedious. But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't know about the survival thing. Ah, crap. What, these logs over here? I haven't got the space for them. That's not good. Have you thought of a name for your village? Will there be more homesteads? Oh, they're here. I still got red paint on. Oh, let's kill this guy. I've only seen scouts up here, I think. I don't think I've seen anything bigger. I think I burnt those bodies and totally forgot about them. A DSC just spawned there. So I'm going to need to bring a log cart and move some of these logs, because I didn't really plan this. Got no sticks. Oh well. Because you only have 50 logs on the game. There's too many. Have you thought about doing a Q&A similar with the devs? I did once, but on my channel, that was ages ago. I generally get asked a lot of the same questions, like how to brighten up my videos and how can I place things and build things quickly. Same questions keep popping up. I thought about actually messaging the developers and seeing if they'll want to do an interview with me. And I know how secretive they are, so it'd be like, oh, I'll provide you with the questions first. I don't know. They need to be a bit more better with their public engagement. Because I think they only listen to what's happening on the Steam forums. And a lot of the time, with most things, is it's this loud minority versus, the vocal minority versus the silent majority. Most of us don't talk to the devs. I don't talk to them. And there's people that go onto Steam and say, oh, I want this, I want that. They're most likely the silent minority who aren't actually, don't have the wishes of people. That's what I like to say about the Trump election. That was the silent vocal minority versus the silent majority. Everyone was saying, oh, Trump won't win, Trump won't win. Then look what happened. And then it's the same with End Night. You know, they keep probably listening to that vocal minority. Oh, can you add an M16 to the game? I want a nuclear portable launcher. Just need to get enough off the ground and bring them in. Okay. Use some of these little cuts I used up before. Devs need to sell games. Good content does not always sell. Yeah, that's true. That's why I think they should have done an expansion pack a long time ago. They need, if they want to make more money, they can. I mean, they've sold 5 million copies of the game. Those aren't small numbers. Does losing weight affect your character model at all? Nah, it doesn't affect it at all. That video is grainy when you're moving, but clear when you stop anyone else. I'd say it'd have to do with the bitrate. Seeing as how you're to death of the forest YouTubers, you're probably inclined to talk to you. Most experience with their game. Yeah, maybe. I should talk to them. Send a message, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what plans they have for this game. They need more custom structures, that's what they need. But whether we're going to see that or not, I don't know. Make a maze. God, that would be expensive to all hell. I wouldn't know that. Yeah, hackers are multiplayer. Do you think there's a reason they're not? They did do some stuff with anti-cheat, but I don't know how well it worked. What headphones do you use? Are there a Logitech one? I don't know what its actual name is. G something. They're all G something. It's alright. Does a job. I think with your follower base, they should listen to your recommendations. Yeah, well, I'm not a very vocal person in what they should add or not into this game. But I've played it enough and know enough to know what the game needs and what the game, you know, should have, I believe. But their recent decisions have indicated that they're not really listening to the community, I think. Why a church? Why an expensive ass prefab that you can't do anything with? Like, why? You can't do anything with it. What's the point of it? Like someone was saying before, you can only build with the attachment on the floor. Everything else, you can't even sit on the benches. Can't do anything with it. What's the point in building it? Yeah, I know you can build rabbit traps underneath water, turn some into fish traps. I don't like them though. Fish are just so easy to get underwater. And there's no real use for them. I mean, it would be good if they actually made fish spawn. I don't think that's going to happen. Ah. Oh. You should list your headphones. Let's just stop all the questions. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I need a pair of earphones, I think. Or 5.1, because, yeah, I can't hear shit behind me otherwise. Yeah, I'll be revealing a face reveal soon. I need a freaking haircut. I haven't had one in a while. Yeah, I don't think this is a very dangerous place to build. I don't seem to come here very often. Maybe I just miss them a lot. I need to make a roof and point it out. Covers up the sides. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's even in the picture, but it's not actually there. Where is it? Look, it's covered up. But it's not actually in the game. I don't know why. It isn't. Yeah, it does get boring playing it alone for long periods of time. Because you have to get everything yourself. And I think this game is more suited for multiplayer. Yeah, prefabs, they're good looking, but they're useless once you build them. That's it. Yeah, that's true. Phalanx, yeah, you nailed it, man. That's it. Yeah, I think I've got the G930. I think that's it. Have you disclosed your real names to the public? No, I haven't. Quite a private person. I think a lot of time the police made me that way. Face reveal, that's probably going to change things. Someone will find out who I am. I don't know why people would. Suppose you get haters, though. Oh, I know I've got one who hates me with an absolute passion. He's had a 2-year vendetta against me. It's one of Broadband's moderators. What's his name? Phoenix Death. I don't know if I lost any logs. Stuff it. Hey, can I send these back? I don't know if I have the room. I'll send them back anyway. £200 server, farm all the trees in the game for building. Yeah, could. Only issue is that people could just use mods and just stuff it all up. That's what I'm worried about. I think cranes make log farming with zip lines a lot better. They really do. Man, how could anyone hate that voice though? I don't really want to shit on the forest Reddit community, but I don't like it because it's just filled with dinosaurs in there. But in the Discord there, Phoenix Death said he wanted to kill me, and the guy running it didn't want to remove him. Dude, it's a breach of terms of service. You didn't want to remove him. Oh, I get that place. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the forest Reddit community. I'd stay clear of it. I'm not a fan at all. I think it's okay if you're an absolute beginner, but like people ask questions on there a lot, and some of the answers people give is just wrong. People don't even know what the frickin' hell they're talking about. He's sad as a YouTuber, we failed him. Okay, I got some room here, so it should be right. Log situation's improving quite a bit. Trap a cow, man, yeah, it's too hard, man. They glitch throughout and stuff too often. They knock you through the walls, eh? Like, you can probably end up in one of the cave systems if he knocks you into the wall. 2K hours on Dota 2, yes. And I used to play it a lot when I was drunk. I never got good at the game. I only used to play it, I guess nostalgia was reasons for it. It's alright. I don't know, it's too hard playing random games because it only takes one player to change the outcome of the game. Especially if they feed or they're absolute crap. And if you have a bad game, people just blame you. I don't know. Most competitive type games, they're okay, I guess. They should add a baseball hat. I have a feeling, I do predict they're going to add something to do with the skins in the game. We're probably going to see more wearables, like a raccoon skin hat. Because they are Canadian, we're going to see something like that. Maybe a bone helmet. I don't know. A lot of potential for a lot of the things they've got. Yeah, this one's empty. Hit the like button, sub button. Yeah, do that. These are rookie numbers. Push these numbers up. Masturbate 10 times a day. God. I don't know there's a problem with the gazebo as a log catcher. It's quite hard to get the logs out of it sometimes. It's not too bad. Tedious. Sometimes go onto the floor as well. Is there any more? I don't think so. Looks like that's it. Yeah, I've got a lot of logs here, but if I build this thing, it's going to churn through a lot too. Platform's already placed, I've got to use it. Probably did build it too close to the wall. I'll clear that up there. How are you not tired of playing the forest? Because I just keep myself interested and I'm always learning something new with it. Game is quite open-ended. I'm going to get a lot of content out of it if they add that adjustable wall thing. Yeah, I know Crowjack. He doesn't like me, though. I've never talked to him. Ever. He seems alright, I guess. Don't really know what he does. A players just found you really enjoying your stream. Oh, cheers. Make a maze. I'm not going to make a maze. It's too expensive. Might be useless, but you could add a weapon holder, rusty axe, logging hut. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think actually I'm going to make a table and stick heaps of axes in it. What I might do. Looks like I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Okay, I cleared up all those logs, I think. Might check down here, because one or two always goes rogue down here. Almost always, not this time. Might light up the log holders here. Probably because of the shit that happened between me and Broadbent. Yeah. Why isn't it gripping? There we go. Yeah, me and Broadbent didn't have a exactly nice thing. Yeah, and that's why you won't ever see me doing anything with him. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Broadbent. I like to think his heart's in the right place, but I think it used to be and it's no longer in the right place now. You could tell he used to love the games and love the YouTubing, but now, in the last, few months, I think he's just doing it for the money. But that's just my opinion. You can disagree with that if you like. I shouldn't really be talking shit about other YouTubers. Yeah. Arcane Forest replay. Really the right place, he'll teach you literally everything it seems. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to be. Source of everything you need to know about this game. What my goal is. That's loaded up. Where's that log holder there? Might fill this up and just take this back. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do a co-op mode VOD? Yeah, we've been meaning to do something for a long time. Keep putting it off though. I still can't frickin' sleep. Not here for the price. I'm here for Farket's glorious voice, maybe the game. I might do other games. I'll probably do other games shortly, I just don't know what to do. Stranded Deep doesn't have much content. I don't know, maybe Green Hell. As long as you don't make the YouTube 2019 YouTube replay. You're safe. Oh, it just keeps getting worse and worse, doesn't it? Oh, it was like terrible. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, who's in control of their like creative decisions and stuff, their marketing? Like, remember that post they did? Oh, what was it? Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribe to black YouTubers. Like, who the fuck thought of that? What were they smoking when they thought to write that? Holy shit. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not black, but could you imagine if some of the things that get said about, you know, minorities got said about you as your race? I'd find it so pandering. I'd be like, dude, like, you don't speak on the behalf of me. And the way they treat him, it's like, oh, we need to help black subscribers. They're not doing as well as white ones. What are you trying to say, that black people are inferior? Freaking hell. I don't get them, eh? They're like white supremacists in denial. That's what it reminds me of. Oh well, going on. Shit I should be talking about. I haven't checked my stats in ages. I've got no idea where they're at. Reckon it hasn't rained in a few days too. Try playing Subnautica. Yeah, I don't really like Subnautica, eh? It's alright. But it's just... I don't know, there's not much to do in it. Like, there's no real custom building for it. You're just piecing together prefabs. I think the Forest has kind of set a standard for me that is almost impossible to obtain by other games. I don't know. I haven't played the Greenhouse since it came out. Let's see you play. Let's see, quite a few updates have happened apparently. What happened between me and Broadband? Well, I shouldn't really talk about this stuff because I wanted to keep it off YouTube, but I think I can provide an impartial response. Basically what happened was the version 1 update came out. And I was not really interested. I never liked doing update videos. So I just did a quick one just talking about the changes because there was so many and I couldn't be bothered doing an proper update video with footage and all that sort of stuff. So I just did me talking and I just put fan art or just artwork people had done for the game in the background. Anyway, he released his video and his video was really good. He did a proper video mentioning, you know, the top updates and did footage and everything. Anyway, I did a comment saying if you want a really good update video that goes through the board changes, blah blah blah, go check out Broadbent's video. It's got he's done a good job. And he wrote a comment under his video saying that basically it's along the lines of I spent ages working on this video, unlike other YouTubers, you know, who just use pictures. You know, this was my, you know, I put a lot of hard work into this. And it was a stab at me. And anyway, I called him out on it. He didn't like that. I said, you know, dude, that was pretty bullshit. You know, you no need to take a stab at me or, you know, the people who made the artwork for me. And this happened a really long time ago, so I'm trying to remember it all. Anyway, I'm for those who don't know me, who aren't on my Discord, I'm a bit of a shit stirrer. I know how to get a reaction out of people. And so I started saying things in my Discord because I knew he was in there reading it. Anyway, I said this will provoke him. I said it would be really bad for him if he released our DMs. And I purposely said it so he would go out and do it. And he took the bait and he released the DMs. And what he did, he made an announcement on his Discord to everyone saying that Farket's not a good person, blah, blah, blah. He's he's a horrible friend, all this crap. That stuff doesn't faze me, you know, he's entitled to his opinion. He can say whatever he wants, his Discord, you know. I'm not one for sharing DMs. I think that's a line that you probably shouldn't cross. Anyway, I didn't really care that much, but when we were having our DMs, I mentioned that some health information about my baby, and he released that information. It wasn't major, but it was shit about my baby, my health of my baby. He made public to his Discord and a message that he was using to, what do you call it? To, in a way, defame me? I don't know if defame's the right word. But yeah, I was not a fan of that. Like, that really fucking pissed me off. He talked about my kids. Or my kid. And, anyway, I complained to one of his moderators. I said, dude, that's not fucking cool. He's done that. And anyway, apparently Broadbent removed it. He kept the screenshots up, but he re-uploaded a new one of the DMs blacking out that information. But the damage is already done. And yeah, like, fuck, I don't know. If you're a parent, you could probably understand. You can mess with someone as much as you want. You mess with their kids, that's a different fucking story. That's not cool. So yeah, that's where my issue with him came about. But I didn't really have a problem with him releasing DMs and shit. Yeah, like, I personally, that's my values. I wouldn't release them. But yeah, after that, Broadbent went into hiding. And anyway, my Discord started shitposting a lot about Broadbent. There's some really funny memes because Broadbent thought they were personal attacks and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know, like, I like the old Broadbent, the content he used to make. He's not the same anymore though. He's makes a lot of clickbait and, like, you know, his update videos. He didn't even do an update video. He made the roller coaster one down the sinkhole. And what was the other one? Just trying to think of it. Oh, the glider down the sinkhole. What was the other one he did? I can't remember. That's completely full. Can't think. I don't know, but he made the videos 10 minutes long, and they shouldn't have been 10 minutes long, but the reason they were 10 minutes long was so he could add more, put more ads on it to make more revenue. And it's just like, this dude is clearly not in it for the love of it. He's in it for the fucking clicks and the money. Proper beats, keep it up, promise me you'll buy each Coke with this. Might have to have some bourbon with it, but yeah, I'll look into that. Cheers, man. I don't know what the story is of Broadbent. He inspired me a lot at the beginning, but I don't know. I think his values changed along the way. But this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, you know, and people are entitled to their opinion, you know. I reckon, like, I would still recommend Broadbent, but his older videos, his newer ones, no. I don't think he's the same as he used to be. He used to be really creative. And I always say this in nearly every live stream. Broadbent is more creative than me. He is. And I'm happy to admit that. I'm not ashamed. Though I'm more mechanics and exploits and that sort of stuff. And the understanding of the game. Yeah. But, like, he's got some really cool, his old build tutorials, really good. He, like, they had a pool table, the boathouse, that was really amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't wish hate against the guy. Your last sounds like Seth Rogen's. Yeah, probably does a little bit. He's a child. I think he's like 23 or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, it's not the first time he's tried to... I'm not the first one he's tried to start shit with. He tried to start shit with the Outer Middle show. Like, what was it? Outer Middle show posted his new tutorial videos. He updated them all. And because what he did, he made all the videos and just posted them all at the same time. So a lot of the videos are basically new location. He wrote in a lot of the videos, and one of the weapons that he had, the location of the thing didn't change. And Broadbent said something like real snarky, like, he goes like, dude, new location, or something like that, like, whatever. Like, he's... Chainsaw's too loud. I was like, I just don't get what he's trying to do. Like, Broadbent's doing really well on YouTube. He's got a lot, you know, he's getting a lot of subs. He gets a lot of views. Why does he start shit with other YouTubers? I don't get that. I do not understand it. And like, I had nothing but positive things to say about the guy. I mean, I shitposted a few times in my Discord about him. But yeah, that was a shitpost. It was obvious I was shitposting. But yeah. What are you going to do? Guess we're just all different, you know. Trying to understand other people's motives, sometimes not worth it. I don't think his old content was good. His old content was really good. But, you know, I gotta be honest, I think his new content is bottom of the barrel clickbait stuff. I mean, what was it? Taking a glider down the sinkhole, building a coaster across the map. Like, I don't know, like, it was just clickbait shit. But, you know, it's not stupid. Like, that's how you get views and subs. And it's worked for him. He gets a lot of views and subs in those videos. But I can't, my values don't work with that type of stuff. I can't do that. I just think, God, I can't. It's just pointless crap. I only make content that I feel like fits with my values, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Ever thought of collaborating with... Yeah, Out of Middle Show, I'll do a collab with him. Dude, you're just being hypocritical. What are you even saying? Oh. Don't know what I'm being hypocritical about. Yeah. No, I wish all the best. I can't. I don't really like saying bad shit about him. Don't wanna. What am I thinking? There was another log, wasn't there? No, there wasn't. Heretics that there's drama in the forest community. Oh yeah, tell me about it. It's pretty much dead. I shouldn't really be talking about it because it's just going to resurface it. But I'm just freaking... I don't really have anything talking about it. I did say I was going to keep it off YouTube. That's been hypocritical. Should have kept it off YouTube. But yeah, dude, you said that I was being hypocritical. You're not going to explain it. This is the problem I had when the shit all went down. Is that people were just pointing fingers saying, you're doing this. Okay, explain how I'm being this. And they wouldn't explain it. If you don't feel like saying bad shit, then stop saying bad shit. Well, don't think I'm really saying that bad shit. I'm not putting him down. I've seen constructive criticism of anything. Yeah, don't go raid his channel. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, change the subject. Yeah, can't beat a bit of drama. Well, I just told you the whole story. I don't think there's any more to add to it anyway, so... How'd I come up with the name Farket? It's a play on the other words. Oh, I don't really want YouTube to know that. This would be too provocative. Yeah, Apples can be a fanboy. I mean, I like to be... Ah, it's one of those mutants. I like to be open to criticism and stuff. But I just don't like stupid criticism. Criticism that has no, I guess, sort of foundation to it. Oh, it's shitting out babies. Ah, this is going to be a waste of frickin'... He's going to clear all the sticks and stuff for me. I don't know the best way to kill this thing. I got no stamina. Be careful. What a fighting on a hill does. Might be his weakness. I need energy. Oh, where'd he go? What if he dies if he goes in the water? Probably not. The water's too shallow. Editing software, use Premiere Pro. What's he doing? Freaking hell, that thing moves quick. I hate fighting this thing. It's so hard to hit with ammunition. Oh, when he does that spinning attack, he does actually take down trees. Where'd he go? Wonder if he's pissed off. Gotta get rid of these babies, though. Is it one shot with this still? I can't remember. Yeah, it is. God. Oh, damn it. I walked right into that. God, so many. I didn't know I could lay babies. Oh, one over the top. Any more? It's waving. That's it. I think it took off. I hate fighting it. It's just annoying. It's so hard to hit the frickin' thing. They don't die in water. They just run. Okay. Good to know. Oh, there's my log cart. Must have kicked it. Where's the end? There it is. Oh, what the hell was that? Where'd he go? I got in the water and he ran away. Probably still running. Maybe he started running around the other side. Maybe. Yeah, the altitude of this place stuffs them up, I think. They can't really get to you, so they get stuck in between, like trying to get to you, if you know what I mean. So like if you're down, if they're up there and you come down here, then they start walking all the way around to come here. And then if you're over there and they're over here, they start walking all the way around to get to you. Yeah. Yeah, face cam in an old video. No, that was the Out of Middle show. That's how we started talking. He was mocking me in a live stream, and he said, "Hello everyone, it's Farket here." So I decided to use it for an opening, and he loved it. And ever since that, me and him have got on along. No, I'm not talking about the broadband shit anymore. It's not worth it. A lot of people who watch my content also watch his, so I don't really want to get into it anymore. The shit's happened, it's died, it's no longer being really talked about. One more, I think. Yeah, one more. What do babies do? They launch themselves at you. You should get a baby launcher. A big ballista slingshot, and you can put live babies in it and shoot them at the enemies. Yeah, that's just they've made the old boss the boss a mutant, pretty much. That spawns above ground. Which is pretty smart of them, because then they don't have to make a new boss completely. Or a new enemy. Just recycle on an old one. Pretty smart, I say. Oh, the 5 trees always stuff your count up. They've got 13 trees instead of 12. I really don't know where it went. There's an armsy coming. What do babies do? They cry. Have you tried Arc? Yeah, I tried it. It was a long time ago I played it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. It was good, I guess, to some extent. I think I still got building destruction mode off, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, they're over there. Skinnies. Easy to kill. What I'm gonna do? I don't want him to take down trees. It's a grey armsy. I want his creepy armor. Actually struggling to find mutants on this game. Crossbow. Where is he? There he is. It's only him by himself by the looks of it. There was skinnies, but they must have gone. It's probably going to take a lot of ammo to kill this guy. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Grab his off his body. You can't paint weapons anymore, yeah. You can only paint plain axe and oh, that didn't take much at all. That's quite easy. There we go. Is there another one? Yeah, those new spider end boss mutants, you can't get anything from them. No point in killing them. Well, I don't think there is anyway. Are you going to play with the Out of Middle show? Yeah, probably. We'll get around to it. It's just we're in different time zones. This is in America, I'm in Australia, so let's just work out what we're going to do. I don't think the reward for these 2 new mutants is worth it, eh? Like, you kill them and you get really nothing from them. You can get bones from the worm, but I don't know, it seems lackluster. Doesn't seem the incentive is good enough. I don't think so anyway. As you can see, it does take me a long time to get logs in this game. Building in stick and log deprived areas, this generally happens. Ever play CSGO? Nah. I think I used to, a long time ago. Cannibal Zoo. Babies come from those mutants that you're seeing. And they follow around the Virginia. I always thought the Virginia could make them as well. Doesn't spawn them out, just as the ones that it's already got. Spider Boss gives 2 creeping armor on PS4. How? I tried skinning it before and nothing came out from it. Just drop one of these worm things and then you had to kill the worm. You could get a couple of bones from it. That was it. Bones still have their uses. They're good for building certain things. Like the chandelier uses a lot of bones. I was seeing something down there. Should give the cannibals machine gun screen very slow. Literally line. Only if they add napalm into the game. Napalm. That would be a fair addition. Getting dark. I think bone armor still has its uses. Like, I haven't come across many mutants. I come across cannibals a lot. I can't really get much mutant armor. That's why when I see a mutant, I generally kill it so I can get it. It's mutant armor. I've got to find it otherwise. Now, you can't access the cable from up here. You have to be quite close, like here. That's the placement spot. I should have designed it better, but shit happens. This is why I've got it now, so. Redesign it will just cost too much logs. It will just save a little bit of time in the end. Maybe I should have built 2 lines. Well, the jumping stops me placing the logs on too quickly because I often do that. Too impatient. Jumping burns a lot of calories, so I lose weight. That's the reason I'm going for. I know, I've got 48 logs. Good enough. There we go. Load these up. I wonder if I should sleep. Can I sleep? Yeah, I can sleep. Might as well sleep. Yeah, I didn't have much to go on in this episode. I was going to build the thing, but the armory, but it's too confusing on how I'm going to set it up. The space is confined and stuff like that. Yeah. I've got to do some log farming. I'd have to do it on my own and just do it in solitude. Boring stuff, man. So how do you paint weapons? You can't anymore. You used to be able to. The stuff's still in the game. You just can't use it. They've disabled it. So blue and orange paint. And you could only paint the blue... you could only paint like plain axe, upgraded rock, and upgraded stick. And you could only paint them orange or blue. But they removed it. Museum House of Horrors. So mate, you were a police officer. What's your opinion on weed? Just curious. I think it should be legalized, but just regulated. I think almost everything should be that. regulated but legalized. Because people are still going to do it. You might as well provide safe ways for people to do it. Yeah. Like, I think a business should be able to say whether or not you're employable if you smoke weed. If I was running a business, I really wouldn't want stoned workers. I'd imagine a lot of businesses would feel the same way. Oh, the logs go flying. I think that's it. That's it. The fact that you have 405 people watching you cut logs is enough to say that we enjoy it for the sake of you, sake of the forest. I don't know, usually I do this stuff when I'm not recording because it's not very fun. And I'm doing it now so I can actually talk to you guys, but yeah. But yeah, I think I've had enough though. I've been streaming for a while. And yeah. I don't know what else to do. I think in the next stream I'm actually going to do the server thing. See what we can come up with. It's just worried about some people ruining it. Police baton? Where would the police baton come from? I never get attacked by a group of candles. Usually 2 or 3 minutes I get attacked with them. I'm just unlucky. I have a feeling luck has a lot to do with it, to be honest. There's not much... I don't know what else could explain it. Oh, there's a log. Where is it? Oh, it's in there. It fell down. Sneaky. So they're all filled. My whole base is filled. I've got a lot. It's good. 2 meats here. Drop that. Why isn't it raining, man? I have to drink soda. No choice. Andrew Lane, you're still here. I was wondering where you were. I hadn't seen your name pop up in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, I think, because, yeah. And streaming for a while now, I think. Might stream later on, but I always say that and never do it. How do you find the mushrooms? Random spawns. But yeah, sorry if I missed the message or anything. And actually, I do apologize for talking about that drama shit. I shouldn't have done that. It's probably going to reinstate it, and I don't want it to come back. It's stupid. The whole thing was stupid. Alright, well, thanks for all those who donated. You're pretty much my primary source of income. And yeah, sorry if I didn't get to your notification. But yeah, if you want to talk to me or show me something, it's best done in the Discord, because then we could have it back and forth and send pictures. Can't do that on the chat or through comments. Consider anti-cheat mod. Yeah, but I think everyone has to have that installed for it to work. So, yeah, and if you grow weird in the forest. Maybe. Anyway, if you like the stream, make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers.